Hello, calm farmers, and welcome to the Calm Farm, calmly farming rice and vegetables every night of the freaking week. FS25, remember if you're tuning in live, skip to the present moment. If you're tuning in dead, hello, welcome back. Let's get stuck into it. Where were we when we left ourselves last night? Delivery day. Yeah. Rubber, going good, mate. How about you? Just make sure there's that. Get all this squared away. There we go. Going good, Rubber. How are you, mate? Lovely to see you there. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. Look at all that rice. Love that. Oh, nice one, Shanos. Get out here, brother. Now today, happy Friday. Oh, cool, Rubber. How many did you get? Unreal. Okay. Getting the Shane. Here's the Rubber. Already a pretty good crew. 40 kilos. Yikes. Ah, that's such a good haul. And you said you store them under your house, right? Sick. That's so cool. So our Szechuan today, what are we looking for here? Cool, cool. You know, this farm, Shane, we're keeping it vanilla, more or less. I know the young farm dog millionaires love to see some righteous mods getting dropped in, but you know, trying to keep it kosher, keep it boring, basically. Nice one, Shane. Best way to do it is horseback, just because the horses need exercise, and it's a great way to do that is yeah, horseback. And if you want as well, Shane, we can throw you at some. I can't remember. You are forklift certified. You're all good on the fork. It's interesting like that, right, Rubber? It's I don't know, without the scarcity, me and you have the exact same experience. It is weird, hey? Like, why would unlimited money make this game less enjoyable? But it 100% does, in my experience. Well, Shane, yep. If you jump on the horses, go turn on the pumps. Try and jump on the horses that are S marked, because they're our sale ponies. Just looking at this. This is not good. Dang. Yeah. Maybe we can hoe them? Wow. Another giant beet getting machine. Kind of cool. We'll resist that, I think. Man, my screen is so fucked. God damn it. I think we run a hoe over them. I think that's the play there. If I can fucking see anything. Is that a hoe? Yes. Damn. I think not all of them will need watering, just some. Jesus, I really can't see shit here. I'll turn the screen off and on again. Can you still see me when I do that? We'll fix it for about 3 seconds. Horses do not do crop destruction. Yeah, you're safe. Jeez Louise, I'm seeing some really psychedelic. I wish you guys could see my screen. See what I'm dealing with here. It's some pretty psychedelic shit. Yeah, that's the thing with the horses. They have OP physics against equipment and pallets. So try not to run into any of the gear or run into any of the... but yeah, no crop destruction. It's kind of bizarre. If you run into a device, they will knock it flying. And if you run into a pallet, they'll knock it into the next dimension. Yeah, jumping horses have an incredible momentum physics. The rice you'll need to water will be the long grain, maybe? I think the long grain has another season of watering due, maybe? Oh, what's that? Wheat. Hmm. Oh, nice one. Okay. Well, if the fields don't need watering, Shanos, could I chuck you into some, yeah, loading. If you go to those the medium green, sorry, the large greenhouses with the vegetables, those guys are going to need to all be loaded onto that dog truck there and then shipped down to the canning factory. Whatever's left over of all those vegetables, once you're at the canning factory, if you will please run the remainder to the sale point. Yeah. I'm going to attempt to hoe these beets, see what that does. Mr. Rubber, what do you want to jump on, mate? Oh, nice. Nice one, Rubber. Okay. Let's see if the hoe had an effect here. Yep, seems to have. Wow. Maybe we need to have more frequent hoe sessions. It looks to be working. I don't know. Let me have another look at the map. Oops. Yep. Yep. That has had some effect. Cool. All right, I might take this across to the sorghum field and see if I can have a go over there. Shane, let me know how you're doing with the loading or if you need anything. The flour, let me see how much we got. Okay. Yep. First though, I think we need to give a hit of flour to the bakery. Yeah. So there's room for 25. There's room for 15 pallets of rice flour at the canning factory. I should just get over there. If you just keep loading those veggies for now, mate, and I'll just go sort things out out here. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, so you see these ones here, you can load out to the counting factory, just up, you see how where it goes to this 4th row? Leave everything this side of them alone, if you could, and just all the ones here you can get. Please. Oh, you're right. Shane, just, yeah, you can do the rice if you just load. So yeah, just 15 pallets, and that's 15 left to right here is 15 of them. Just leave all the ones over here alone, if you could, mate. Nope. No. No. No, mate. No, other side. So these ones can go. These ones can stay. Anything to your left of this pole can go. Oh yeah, he's got it. Beautiful. Because there's only going to be room for 15 pallets over at the over at the thing. Very good. Right. Okay. Good. Oh, Yasmin, hello. Not having an effect here. Right on. So some effectiveness from the hoe over in the beet field, didn't work in the sorghum field. Looks like our best bet is to weed immediately after sowing. That seems to be having the most consistent effect. Cool. We've got Yaz on deck. Yaz, I might get you to finish off the veggie loadout. Weed and yeah, exactly. Rubber. Front load it all at the top of the season. I think is probably the best bet there. So Yaz, lovely to see you as well. Hello. How are you, mate? I'm gonna finish earthing this and put together a quick load for the bakery. Okay, so we got one dog truck down there. Wamst is the other. Oh, yeah, that's my bad. Yaz, do you mind if I borrow your dog, mate? Do the bakery run real quick. That's nice. So bakery, we need 1 strawberry, 1 sugar, 1 egg. Not really a whole lot needed there. All right. All right. We're gonna have Yaz with the veggie run. Shane is putting together the flour run. Mr. Rubber is poning on. Ah, yes, very good, Mr. Shane. Smashing it, mate. Cool, just got the one left and then I'll... Oop. Or is that 15 on there? Yes. Okay. Alrighty, very good. Thanks, mate. Shane, that goes to the canning factory, please. And then it can just, and then you can just let that stay there. and me and Yaz will get the other deliveries ready. I'll let you know where to go next. So yep, once you got that one to the canning factory, just park it up. You'll see where the other one is. Just park it up behind that, and we'll come back and do a load mob-handed in a bit. Beautiful. It's all working out marvelously today. What the fuck? I'm ghost lifting these things? What the hell? Well, I'll grab a quick save because that is weird AF. Okay. Okay. So, Mr. Shane heading off to the cannery. Shane, I recommend taking the highway if you can. Try not. I wouldn't try and drive that thing through town if just until you like really got your head around the one-way streets and the narrow passageways, because there are parts of the central business district there that'll you'll get caught in and you won't be able to get out. No matter how good of a driver you are, it'll just screw you. Just in my experience. Mr. Rubber. Yeah, Yaz, are you on deck, mate? We'll defer to Yaz for the next little, for your next task. I assume she'll have some delivery ideas for us. Or if you want to meet me here at the flour mill, I've just about got a okay, nice. Mr. Rubber, do you want to come and jump in this truck here at the flour mill? I'll just put the finishing touches on this load and you can get this out of here. Run it to the bakery, please. Alright, nearly ready to go. It'll need to be a bit of a slow roll in this one, just because it's got a few of them are kind of top heavy. Strap these guys. There we go. I'm going to put this one more on you here, Mr. Rubber. And then we're good to go. But yeah, take care on the speed of that one, because it's, yeah, a little bit top heavy. that's that one out of there. And Mr. Rubber, once you're at the bakery, if you want to sell all the baked goods there, please. What am I going to do? Alright, that one's there. Yaz, do you want to swap jobs, mate? We'll get you. Actually, I'll run this one back so we can load it up with some honey, and then I'll send you on the cereal dash. 1, 2, 3, 4 devices, so we're good over it there. It's out of charge. Okay. Reckon it'll make it through the... Reckon if you leave it at the canning factory, it'll make it back to the depot. I guess it's got to come back to the depot anyway, so... let's just proceed as normal, Shane. But yeah, good call. When we get it back, the Savo will... should definitely give it a charge. Either way, if it's at the canning factory, let's just leave it there, because we're not gonna, like, it's gonna be coming back this direction anyway, I reckon. Oh, that's so cool. Damn. Love that for them. Go your friends. Hell yeah. How'd they make that happen? Respect. Respect the hustle. Yeah, car salesmen suck, dude. Worst of the worst. A couple. Nice. How you get it done. Couple mode. Cool. Man, they sound like cool people. Oh, dang, sorry, that's my bad, Rubber. Do you want to would you maybe, would you unload it using the forklift and just leave it in the area there? What have I done there? Dang. Miscalculated a little bit there, mate. I think the greenhouses are Gucci, but yes, if... Yeah, give him a drink, mate, give him a top up. That's a good idea. I haven't checked him in a sec, and you're right, they could well be in need. Probably they are. Okay. That's my miscalculation. So, that's nice. It stops raining and hailing. Okay. So, once you've got that done, Mr. Rubber. $195 a week for 4 years. It's not bad, Yaz. Financing. Assume the world, assume society collapses next 1 to 2 years. It's a decent deal. So Yaz is running in the vegetables. Yaz, once they go in, do you want to please return that dog truck to the depot? Mr. Shane, once you're done watering the greenhouses, do you want to head to the canning factory and just let me know? Mr. Rubber, once you've sold those baked goods, take that dog to the canning factory, please. I'll go and... I've made a monkey of this, but I will then meet you guys at the canning factory and we'll all do a big load together. Fun. Yeah, so I hope you don't mind I'm doing the cereal. Right. Yeah. Nice, Shane. I will say, for me, guys, if you see me, if I'm mid-loading, no, not that I've ever had a problem with anyone doing this, and I appreciate you trying to help, but if I'm mid-load, please don't strap anything for me. I have a very, for want of a better word, autistic system that's happening. Jesus, we're about to have a huge cereal sale here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. 14 pallets. Oh yeah, nice. I mean, yeah, common sense prevails. I was saying, not for Yaz, for me. If you see me, yeah. I'm grateful for the thought and for trying to help me, but I'm deep in the hyper focus zone, and I have a system with the straps for me personally. I assume it's funny with the loading. I think everyone has their own system that you almost can't explain. I've tried to explain my loading system to people, and I just sound crazy or whatever. I'm gonna have to do 2 loads here, aren't I? So I'll be last to the canning factory. I reckon, yeah, so, yeah, everyone's got their little run sheet. Good. Everyone knows what they're doing. But yeah, as you get to the loading to the canning factory, just start loading, and I'll bloody meet you all there. I'm going to be doing 2 laps, so I'll probably be the last one there. Last load for the greenhouses, cool. Oh, don't forget about the rice greenhouse, please, mate. That's a really good one to get if you can remember it. Beautiful. Any early predictions for the sale? I mean, it could really be anything. Mr. Rubber hasn't put in his bakery dose yet, but I'm sure that will be soon to come. I've got 2 loads of cereal going in. This first one will be a hybrid load of cereal and miscellaneous fruit and veg. I am guessing that's Mr. Rubber selling some baked goods, perhaps? Yes. Here it is. There he is. Hello, Mr. Rubber. So, Mr. Rubber, if you want to scoot over to the to the canning factory, please. Crank in a sale there, or start putting together that load. I think Yasmin and Mr. The machine probably aren't that far behind you. 12k, 26k. Oh, that cereal is good business. I love the cereal factory. So Machine finishing up that water job. Thank you very much for doing that. That's a fiddly little job, so thank you. Last load going in there of water. Then you're over to the canning factory to help out Mr. Rubber, who should be there pretty shortly. Yaz is going to crash through that vegetable drop off to the canning factory / sale. Then Yaz, if you could bring your dog back to the depot, that would be unreal. And then me and you'll be last to the job. I'll have a spare loading device, so there'll be 4 of them ready for all of us to play with. And yeah, cool. So nice when it gets organized. So nice. I absolutely love it when this farm runs effectively. I love it when it runs ineffectively and we just bumble through, but when it all works out like this on a sale day and the right devices end up there and we do a big load of produce, it's just unreal. I have no idea how much money we're going to have at the end of today. It could be a lot. Let me put it to you that way. It could be a lot. 273 says Mr. Rubber. That's a great guess. Reminder, I'm about to dump in another 6 pallets of cereal, which could easily be another 30 grand. Yeah. So we'll have 2 dogs, 2 beaver tail drop decks. And 4 loaders. 269 for the memes. Yeah, good call. Meme guesstimations have proven effective in the past here. We've seen Mr. Gonzo definitely nail it more than once, taking that approach. So yeah, not a bad idea, not a bad shout. Plus, you know, if you're wrong, at least you memed. Millennial mindset there. Man, I genuinely can't see shit through my screen. I'm playing purely from memory. Keeping an eye on Facebook Marketplace. I made a bid for someone's Acer monitor in the town over. Not the cheapest, but the alternative is I drive 40 minutes into the big town, and 40 minutes there, 40 minutes back. It's not a small amount of petrol, that. Thank you, Yaz. I'm kind of due for a trip up north. I'm gonna visit my sister, and yeah. I've actually got tonight off. Didn't get a night shift. Yeah, I was gonna say, Shane, you will never convince the millennials in this chat to not use Facebook Marketplace. That is where all of the supercharged deals go down. All of them. I've bought 3 cars on Facebook Marketplace, and they were genuinely the best cars I've ever owned in my life. And I still text with the owners of 2 of them. One of them will hopefully be released from jail soon. So I would happily help you do a move if yeah, absolutely happy to help, Yaz. You get it at mates rates. We'll rent a truck and just do it. All right, cool. I saw that, yes. Okay. Cool. Anti-racist march. Anti-racist. Well, I guess it's probably... Is it a counter march? Well, 26k in cereal. Love that, Yaz. Yeah, absolutely happy to help. Pardon me. Ding dong, Shane. You like that? I know you like that cereal money, bro. I'm proud of the cereal approach. That was my little pet project, the cereal. I'm so glad it works out. whenever I sort of push forward a concept, they're the ones that I really need to work out. And yep, grateful for that one. That one did. Ah, there's Yaz drilling in the remains of those veggies. Very good. Nice. Nice. Sorry, Mr. Rubber. Excellent parking, whoever pulled in that second drop deck. Very mindful. Oh no, that was Mr. Machine. Excellent work, bud. I think yes, Yaz. That way we'll have 4 vehicles here, 4 people to drive them. Perfect. Jeez Louise, there's a lot of produce here. This isn't even a novelty run of produce either. This is like, there's no beetroot produce or any shit like that. This is like straight up noodles and kimchi. This is just the good shit. Like this a lot. Some good stack in there, Shanos. Real good. And then yeah, Yaz, once you just fang that back and come meet us over at the loadout. Got a device here with your name on it. Fuck, there's a lot of produce coming in here. Oh yeah, as you're here. You jump in that fork, but I'll get on the little one. And guys, I'll try and keep an eye out. If anyone drops anything or it falls over the back, just Either I'll spot it or just let me know and I'll smash it in. Just get all the awkward little ones. Now, with the three of us working at once, it's going to require probably a bit of teamwork, this one, so just take your time and watch your spacing and be your wonderful, polite selves, and I'm sure it'll be fine. $267, $269 was the other prediction. We've got some high numbers getting guesstimated here. Got some excellent stacking occurring. Love to see that. Beautiful stacks going in. Oops. Okay. Over here. There is just so much produce coming in. Yeah, yeah. A road train would actually work on this map, maybe. I mean, that's kind of the beauty and the secret of Hutan Pantai. It's a map that's, in my opinion, specifically designed for smaller devices. It has, that's basically the one requirement of this map, is just an understanding that it is designed for small devices. Dog trucks, you know, even the drop decks are a bit too big, in my opinion, but we managed to, using a bit of driver skill, we make it work. But the drop decks are a bit oversized. That's about, they're as big as you can go, and they work because we've got those tiny, those short Volvo cabs on them. If not for that, I don't see them working. And yeah, it is a mod as well, the Gal trailer. One of our very few mods. Alright, this is good. They've stopped replenishing the stocks here. That'll give us a little chance to do slightly better. Jeez, what is going on with the loading today? What's with the precision? What's with the perfection, guys? Damn, that is looking nice. It's not a competition as well, mind you. It's not about, you know, who's one sells for what. Oh, interesting. It's all about sort of figuring out what works best for you, hey? So far today, I reckon we're at 70 grand. I reckon we're at 70 grand so far today. I'd say each of those dog trucks has a $70,000 hit on them. So say 210. So not the dog trucks. I reckon each of the drop decks has 60 or 70 sitting on it. Potentially more by the time we're all done. Plus the two dogs. I think whoever said 269 probably wasn't two, like even though memeing, I think it was Shane. I'll get those as well, Shane. You keep grabbing big lumps, mate. I'll sort them out. I'll sort them out, Shane. It's all good, mate. It's just easier to do it in the little device, or like better to let you guys grab big mouthfuls and I handle the dinky shit. Wow, flying through it. Hey, Rachel. What's up, dude? Welcome to the Calm Farm. Oh, right. Nice one, Shane. Oh, I'll get that for you if you like rubber. Yeah. I can get that if you want, Yaz. It's just easier for me to... Oh, she's got it. She's got it. Don't ever try and help Yaz with nothing, man. She's got it. She's got it. Alright, we've done it, guys. Very good. Yeah, no, the Yaz dog is stacked a bit high there. Good call, Shane. Always good to give him a little heads up about that. It's a well-stacked dog, that one. Yowza. This one as well, no slouch. But these are the real, this is the Persiste Resistance, so I'm ready to say this is the best, I don't know, definitely the best stack effort that we've seen from Yaz and Mr. Rubber. This, I mean, I said 70, these could be $80,000 loads. These are big, meaty loads of, well, not meaty, meatless loads of rice and kimchi. Hectic. Fucking hectic. One sec there, whoever's in that beaver tail, that drop deck, I'm just going to get these turned around. Oh yeah, you got it. Okay. Anyone see that? Okay, everyone just calm the farm, all right? Calm the farm. Crikey. That's a nasty load. Is everyone in one? Yep. Okay. We'll get the dogs through first, then we'll get the two big boys. Guesses for sale price. It looks good, right, Shane? Guesses for sale price. I'm saying this is an illegal stack in New South Wales as well, mind you. I'm going to go low and say 230,000 total. No, flat 250. 250 total. 250 total. Yaz, we got your guess? I know Shanos said 269. Mr. Rubber said 273. Okay, bud. What's with the tailgating? All right, I got this. You're all right, mate. Spacing, everybody. Spacing, please. I think I got it, Yaz. It's all good, girl. Thank you. I see you going to get the the skiddy. Yep, I think I can wriggle my way out of this one. Alley-oop. There we go. Spacing, guys. Spacing. It's everything. Give your fellow farmers room to operate. I know we're moving fast. No, that's all right. No need to apologize. It happens. All right. Yeah, back on our feet. I was thinking I shouldn't have. I brake checked you as well. I shouldn't have done that. Wait, did some of the sale just go through? Did Mr. Rubber already sell his? It did. Very good. Is everyone else ready and in the portal? Yeah, it's true, Shane. It's true. There's good reason for that. It's bloody hard to do, texting and driving. Doesn't matter how good at driving you are. It's bloody hard to do. Okay, Shanos. Drivers, you're gonna have to really nail that turn into the portal. It is not an easy one. Just get far off to the left and cut late. There you go. You got it, Shane. That'll do it. Just cut late, and just pull it. There you go. And just sit up in there behind me. We'll get Yaz in. You guys lost pallets. Helmst. Okay. Oh, yep, I see it. Oh, there's a couple back there as well. All right, we'll go get them. We'll go get them. It's all good. Here, just pull them on in. Mr. Rubber, would you jump in the skiddy at the bakery and go get those loose ones, mate? And then me and Yaz and the machine will sell ours. Let's do it, guys. Let's get this stuff sold. $17K there, 18, 666 in the number in the money. Oh, 58,000. From the machine. Another foul just dropping off there. Sorry, Rubber, I'll go grab these, mate. I can get these real quick, actually. Yep, sold mine, Yaz. Wow, how much money we got there? 726. There's still these loose ones on the ground here. One tick, guys. I'll just load these up. And then we'll... Oh, another 20 grand just hit. Oh, that's cashola. Look at the money. Oh, another 50,000. What? Oh my God. We're gonna have 800K in the bank after this. Just wedge these little fuckers out of here. All right. Thank you, Rachel. Have a good rest, mate. And thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Hello. Hope you're well. Shane. Yep, good call. Hit it with some repairs, Yaz. Go for it. Shane, the truck that needs charge, if you drop the if you take the drop deck to the flour mill and drop it off there, then take the truck itself, like the prime mover, to the charging port up near the red fuel tank in the depot. Grain mill, guys. Sorry. Okay, yeah. One of the two trucks needs a charge. That one just, the one that doesn't need a charge, just leave the whole rig at the grain mill. The one that does need a charge, drop it at the drop deck at the grain mill and take the prime mover to the depot. Oh, where are you in the city? Okay, a few loose palitos. Timely reminder, guys, to, you know, load management. Oof. Loose pallets out there on the street. Shane, if you run back with the, I'll go get them. If you'll just run the, run that truck back, right? Grain mill. And I'll meet you in the depot. It was good stacking. It was great stacking. No complaints about the stack. Big, deep stack. And I mean, huge. It was just great to see that much money hit the bank at a time. Like, one of those loads was like 58 grand. The other was 51. Huge stacks. Really cool to see. That's all right, Yaz. Don't worry about it, dude. All good. All good, all good. I think you've got such an enormous backlog, Yaz, of rice that you've grown that it's totally fine. What's the meme? The type of stuff your farm hands tell you when you're already overstimulated. Is that the meme? The type of shit your sister texts you when you're already overstimulated. I did mean to say as well, I noticed today for the first time in a long time, because we've been doing the short grain approach, which the approach of growing extra short grain was a long-term one where the idea was that we because the short grain that we grow basically means that we can produce extra or like bonus rice flour per season, because short grain and long grain both produce rice flour. Oh, you fucker. Oh, they're really about to box me in here, these cunts. I'm just going to go do a lap of the block. Nick, hello. Sup, dude? Long time no see. Well, I mean, I guess it's been a week, but hello. How's your travels? What's going on? You seeing this money? There's an electric charger at the station near the dairy. The other petrol station doesn't have one. You alright, Shane? No worries. Just take care during the season, guys. I know it's fun to whip around in the vehicles, but when you're near the grain, just make sure you're in full control. Don't take any risks around the grain. Perfect. Good. And yep, when you have those little furfies, or a big furphy, it doesn't actually matter, but you know, take that opportunity to. I don't mind near misses or hits, but yeah, just, oh, that's cool. You're in the scouts now, Nick. Right on, brother. We got a lot of money, Nick. We do. Yes, sir. I think we're actually potentially going to need a lot of money if we're going to outright purchase the Magic Meadow. There's also been talk about purchasing this mini field here. Which I am down for. $5,000 running cost. Yowza. It's a vehicle we've been working hard. The Vo, yeah, we've been smashing it in that thing. Yes, I think, yeah, that's a good shout, Shane. I think after this harvest season, first thing we got to do is a little lime sash. Yeah, as I'm gonna chuck the fork back on your vehicle, mate. Unless you're unless it's like weighing you down or you don't like that setup anymore. Okay. Good stuff. Oat and sorghum. All right, cool. Um, oh, you're right, Yaz. Cool. So we've got the oat and sorghum harvests ahead. I was wondering, do we make a grab at field 43, or field 40, sorry. Purchase it, harvest the wheat. And then just keep it. But I like, do we actually need an extra field is the question. Like we are balancing we do have a balance right now. I don't want us to just buy, this is a farm that we have not, this is not a farm where we spend ostentatiously. I think that's the main driving factor. This is in the end of the day, like quite a tight ass operation, and it has been from day one. God, that looks good from overhead, that band of forest. Jeez, that's cool. A rubber band. It's a shame we can't drop in more trees there. Oh, well. Let's go check out the replant over here near town. See how that's looking. Oh, there we are. Starting to come together. Mr. Rubber, bit of your hard work over at the replant there is coming to fruition nicely. It's looking a lot more dense already. Excellent. Yep. Maybe we should, Mr. Rubber. So let's skip the field 40 thing. I do think we purchase that field when it and when it comes to fruition. Have a little sale on radishes, and then probably let's see what we actually need to harvest radishes. Geez, that's a big device. We're going to need one of these though, aren't we? Just put in some severe work. What's that going to cost? 30k. All right, well, I'd say we lease that for 30k and we'll probably make, 10 times that. It's true, Shane, yeah. Sugar we treat as a as like an ingredient, I think. The sugar that we get, we've got a ton of sugar over at the sugar mill still, I think. Where is it? Yeah. We're still loaded there. I don't think we need to worry about next season's sugar just yet. We can put that up back for another year because the sugar basically just goes to the dairy where it is used to make chocolate, which goes into the cereal. Kiwi Farmer, hello. Lovely to see you there, mate. And what's the shout, guys? Maybe let's jump into next month and we'll do this oat harvest and the sorghum harvest. Mr. Rubber, are we okay for straw? Oh yeah, we've got the machine out here, Kiwi. Oh, let's see how the ponies are all doing. Okay. Let's all go up there and get those sale horses ridden if we could, guys, before we get on with anything. Let's go give Mr. Rubber a hand with that. Cool. So you're looking for the horses with S in their name that have not been ridden. And the majority of them have been already. There he is. I found one. Oh. Alley-oop. Doing parkour on horseback. It's just occurred to me, we will probably have the short grain harvest next season as well. Groovy S is pregnant. Girl, love that. Sorry, Mr. Rubber. Diego. Just a fast, quick brush. Alright. Cool. I'll do it. Yeah, what's happening, Kiwi? Tomorrow is short grain month. Do I undertake that enormous undertaking? Do we do it? We've got the numbers. What do you reckon, guys? Do we try and crash through the short grain? I don't have work tonight. I'm down. All right. Rubber, we all good with the pwners? We can. We've got all our work done throughout the week. You should see the highway. It's looking pretty schmick. Got the signs up and everything. Alrighty. Let's get into the next month then. Yeah. Probably 2-3 weeks away. It depends. I told work that if they're fucked, I'll stick around. Like if they're having a hard time hiring or getting the numbers, I'll stick around. But end of the month, I want to fuck off. 'Cause it's winding down out here. Like we're putting up the signs over the highway. It's finished. They're gonna, and there'll be a period of like limited need, you know. I switched over the main piece of road I was working on. It's live, so they're not going to need me until it all fucking breaks, and they need to repair it in 3 months' time. But I'm not waiting that long. Everyone good with the sleep? Oh, there we go. Cool. Well, guys, I'll go get us a few devices. If you'll all give Mr. Rubber a hand with the get out ahead with the horses, maybe. Which harvest, Shane? Don't. I reckon we focus in on the short grain for now. Or actually, yeah, if you want to do the oat harvest, Shane, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Take the big harvester down, and yep, And the 3-in-1 should be in the field across the road from it. Oats are going to. Let me just. I guess we got a second before I need to know exactly where they're going. Oats will be going to the. All right, let me get these other devices over to the crew, and then I don't need to tell you right yet. You'll be a second before you have to unload them. Just for now, just stash them in the 3-in-1 playing smart. And Yaz and Mr. Rubber, I'll be over there soon. Now rice harvesters. It's raining? I've got clear skies here. Though I could easily be going crazy. Been a long week of night shift. Ah, interesting. Might just save quickly in case that's a glitch. We can just wait a sec. We don't need to jump straight into anything. But yeah. Okay, Shane, nice. Make sure you're out of your vehicle before you go anywhere. Please. Bit of a Christmassy feel, that one. It's rice Christmas time, harvesting the rice with all my guys. No one making money when there's something nice. Oh, it's rice Christmas time. Ricemas time? It's Ricemas? Happy Ricemas, guys. Don't it come around faster every year? Alright. So I think it's clear. I think we're clear, guys. I'm gonna jump in the rice device and get. Oh, thanks, Yaz. Nice. We'll have to, yeah, get on that. Happy Rice Christmas time, everybody. Ricemas time is here again. Time to harvest rice with all my friends. Today is the day. Today is the day. Rice Christmas. It is today. Ricemas time is here again. Harvesting rice with all my friends. Pulling in grain, pulling in grain. Rice Christmas is today. Have yourself a merry little Ricemas. That's beautiful. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And yep, guys, the devices are here and ready for you whenever you bloody like. I wake up very early in the morning, morning. All the rice is golden brown and yawning, yawning. Pulling in the rice, doo-doo-doo. Happening very nice, doo-doo-doo. With something, something, Ricemas in the morning. Ricemas time. No need to, don't rush yourself there, Shanos. All good, bud. The 3-in-1 as well is what you're loading into. The 3-in-1 in the grain mill. Very nice, man, Mr. Rubber. Getting that sucker down. We wish you a Merry Ricemas. We wish you a Merry Ricemas. We wish you a Merry Ricemas. And a happy rice year. Good ricings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Ricemas. And a happy rice year. Happy Ricemas, everyone. And proceeding normally here. I don't mind a bit of rice from time to time, yeah. Don't mind it one bit. Bit of short grain, bit of long grain, bit of jasmine. Oh, I won't say no to that. No, I mean, thankfully, Rubber, our hundreds of viewers, I think they got the word that we were maybe not the best influence on the kids in terms of turning them into good little capitalists, good little heterosexual capitalists. Yeah, they took away our broad audience, but I think better to have a small audience of dedicants than a whole bunch of fair weather friends. That being said, if anyone's sitting around on the farm wondering, what should I do? And you want to just smash that heart button on your phone, spam that a little bit. Doesn't hurt. They gave us a shot, They gave me one shot and I freaked out and started talking about capitalist conspiracies in Israel and, trans rights and stuff like that, and they freaked out. They panicked. Hit the eject button. Crashed the plane, Just went full Bobby Kennedy on me, said this guy's too chill. Let's dose him up with meth and smash that plane straight into the Andes. Kaboom. Yep, it's the whole problem with the entertainment industry, Rubber. Anything that presents the slightest threat, there's always someone waiting in line who doesn't present that threat and does a very similar thing. And they'll put them before you every time. Okay, nice one. Nice one, Chanos. Nice trash, brother. We're going to want that dinner update when you get back as well. This is not the kind of crew where we just let you eat dinner and don't want to know what the bloody hell you had for dinner. Christmas time is here again. Do, 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 do. Tomorrow is Ricemas Day. Do 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 do. Oh, the rice fields might be golden. I think it's Ricemas, Rubber, yeah. Ricemas is like a 2-day pagan, a 2-month-long pagan festival where we harvest rice and everything else. short grain, long grain, you know, whatever grain we got on deck. Oh, yes, sorry, Rama. That's a good Christmas song. I like that Christmas song. Do 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 do. No 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 no. Do 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 do. Yaz and Rabba, full understanding. Me just lagging behind a little right now, but that's okay. So this is Ricemas. That's all I've got. Is that Paul McCartney? Yeah. Paul or John or one of those pricks. One of those wife beaters. Rice is growing if you want it. Rice is growing now. Rice is growing if you want it. I performed that song at Christmas carols in the park they call it. It's like a town thing that happens here, and it's gonna rip across your plane here, Yaz. Um, and I did that song, a lovely old lady, but then I found out later on that it was a whole church thing, or like a church group of, you know, happy clappies or whatever you call them. So I don't know if I'll do it again this year. She was a very nice person. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty frustrating, huh? We use very, very small amount of AI workers on this farm, and I like that. Keep it au naturel. Stay in touch with the grain, you know, stay in touch with the fields. Know what it is we're working with. Know what went into it. Yeah, yeah. I think because we're working multiple multiple devices in the same field, if you become hooked on GPS, like we really need to, it's the quickest way to do these fields is to have multiple people doing them at once, of course. The very, very best way to harvest any crop in this game is to do it with two people, or better yet, three, or better yet, four. It's the only way to actually guarantee that it happens quicker. And to honestly make it more rewarding. You really you want to go at it mob-handed, in my experience. Anything in this game. And you know, a lot of I watched other streamers that were doing it solo, and you could see that they were kind of hungry for the work, but they were being greedy about it. You know, it's like if you want work, just come up with more tasks, make a more complicated farm. And I think if we were to start a logging map, that's why we'd need it'd need to be multiple farms, because otherwise it would just take us too long to build up to the scale of operation where we would have the work to warrant, you know what I mean? The work to keep the whole crew busy. I I guess so. Yeah, the goal is to just, I suppose, similar to this one where, you know, the goal is kind of a nebulous thing that who knows what it really is, but um, the map that I have in mind is like a very challenging terrain map. A lot of hills, very difficult delivery routes that are often wooded over. So I'd say the first goal of the logging map that I've got would be like to sort of tame the map a little bit or make it more accessible. So we would need to clear a lot of road and fields. I would also probably want to make it financially quite challenging, same as this one. Start us off with like very little, very few resources. And yeah, I guess eventually you would want to plant fields. and like turn it into an agricultural map, or just replant the trees. But at that stage, you're kind of, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you're sort of doing strip forestry there, which is an ugly game. Yeah, I'll whip around here, Mr. Rubber. Oh, yeah, you got it. He knows what's up. Rice is growing if you want it. Rice is flowing now. Is that how that's how strip forestry works, right? They clear every tree, whether it's big or small or whatever, and then they replant it with uniform trees in straight rows in order to harvest them once they reach a certain height. And that's how the U.S. Forestry Service manages the national parks of America. We pay them to maintain that like front half a kilometer of frontage for us to drive through on the highway and feel good about ourselves. And then behind that, it's all fucking bullshit. Just absolute destruction of the land and the habitats. Someone needs to make a good eco-terrorism game, Rubber, like where you go out and disable forestry machinery, you know, put maple syrup in the fuel cap, drain the oil, cut the well, you leave the starter motor running so that you can so that when they start it up, it fucks the engine when they turn her over. You can do whatever you want. It'd be kind of like Mechanic Simulator. The tools you'd buy would be like you know, bolt cutters, circular saws, monkey wrenches, guns, dynamite, you know, you can blow up a dam. It's interesting to think about. Huge open play map. You know, the goal would be to, you don't want to kill any of the workers. The goal would be to get it done with 0 deaths. And you know, you could do other stuff like, you know, misappropriate money, bank robberies, maybe. Didn't Lenin do bank robberies to fund the revolution? Was that? Did I dream that? Chat, help me out. Would you play a video game where you sabotaged oil pipelines, dams, power stations, coal plants, strip mining operations, police stations, weapons manufacturers? It'd be like The Saboteur. Did you ever play that game? Excellent game. You play a member of the French resistance in Germany in the 1940s. And the idea is to sabotage, you know, the Nazis. Destroy their infrastructure, blow up bridges. It's excellent fun. Elements of, you know, Far Cry, Just Cause. Just Cause was an awesome game. Even like, I thought it was a clever phrase as well, Just Cause. You know, because they're doing it just, you're also doing it just cause it's a video game. Just rubber in need of a nudge there, perhaps. Now, my liege. Alright, I'll run this one in. Our first Christmas delivery, or Ricemas delivery. So this is Ricemas. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And Merry, Merry Ricemas, and a Happy New Rice. We hope it's a rice one, with a lot of rice. Bang, first load of the season, guys. Always hits so good. Love that feeling. That's quite a compliment, Yaz. They know that your place is a zone where they can chill and not get You know, where the cats are indoor, the human is a, you know, a real one, a chill one. That's nice, Yaz. I think that feels to me like a big compliment. Yeah. You should I think like I don't know, Yaz, like I think we know each other pretty good, but I'm surprised that you still have not become the pigeon lady. I think that that shows a lot of self-restraint, but also like, you know, why not just become who you are? Not a pigeon lady, one of Brisbane's pigeon ladies. Nice one, Shane. Thanks, brother. Um, we went to ask as well. What's for dinner? Give us the rundown, please. And yep, there's a device up here waiting for you, mate. Mmm, yum. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Glad you got some rice in you. That device is up there on the drop deck down the bottom, mate. You can either jump in with Mr. Rubber, or there's some fields up here on Yaz's side, or you can walk down to the boot if you want to get an early start on that. But the boots are these are big fields, so with boots sometimes you're better off going at it as a team, otherwise it gets upsetting. Dreamy boy. Yeah. Handsome dreamed pork. Don't know what I'm going for there. Oh, yum. War is over if you want it. War is over now. There's nothing better than having 4 devices out in the field, cranking in the rice, utilizing teamwork. The ultimate tool on the farm, teamwork. People say, oh, bigger devices, bigger this and that. Nah. Without someone to operate those devices, there's no point. None. It's the best, right, Shane? I mean, this part as well, just because it's like difficult as well. Like it's a small device. It is really, really satisfying to see. I completely agree. And then to munch a little bit of rice mid rice harvest. Very cool. Very cool. Yep. Yeah, they really can turn on a they can rotate their tracks, their what do you call it, posi tract. That's see, I don't realize that my name's user until someone tells me. But yes, I've changed it, and then it just changes straight back. So yeah, most people call me Roy. I like that name. It's cool. You'd be surprised how like you know a game profile name that you make when you're 20 follows you your whole life. I mean, I have dear friends that I still refer to as their gamer handle. Mr. Rubber, for example. I don't think I know your actual name, Mr. Rubber. That's funny. I hadn't thought of that till this moment. I went to my friend T Unit's wedding and found out that his name was Thomas, which makes sense. There we go. Okay, so those two are nearly done up there. I'm going to go down here and give Mr. Rubberneck a hand. To wrap this up, and then we can all walk down to the boot, smash that out, and then go down a little farther and get stuck into the near fars, the far nears, the multi-fields. But yep, rice harvesters, as you wrap up the rice you are currently hitting, just walk yourselves down to the boot, please. I'll get the dog truck down there right now. I might actually go quickly unload this, just so we can lock in and focus on the boot. Oops. Okay, there we go. Very good, very good. Yeah, sorry, I was saying this earlier. The best thing about this short grain approach is that we are at the point now where our rice flour quantities are starting to slowly outstrip the need for rice flour. So what I mean by that is that if you look at the canning factory, there it is. There's room for what, 12, 13,000 litres in there, which we will easily fill. The bakery is also sitting on 25,000 litres. Typically the bakery was lurking around the 4,000 litre mark per month, and we were really having to, it was slowly getting driven back. We were slowly losing capacity at the bakery. Now, however, we are gaining capacity, and I think eventually, if we did 2-3 more seasons of this, we would have the bakery full and the bakery full and the canning factory full. And we would probably have an overspill, I guess, of flour into the ideally into the shed, and then maybe be able to start diverting some rice flour from the, or some rice from the rice field. I mean, we're already diverting a ton of rice from the rice fields straight into the cereal factory. So, yep, we're smashing it. Smashing it, you guys. Oh yeah, nice one, Yaz. It's true, yeah. And if it all goes wrong, yeah, if a tornado should hit, we can actually weather that. That's a good point. Oh, there you are, Machine. I am just heading down the road behind you. I think that might have been a little that someone had along the way. Wind damage, let's call it that. Machine, you'll want to go the other direction, mate. I'd go counterclockwise just because I think rubber's going clockwise and you'll run into each other. I too am going to take the quickest break. Be right back, guys. Mm. Mm. That edge is Pompeii, dude. Big time. The thing's no joke. Alright, let's get it, you guys. There's my Shane down that end. Go ahead, Yaz. All yours, mate. I love getting all four of us onto a field because it seems like it's going to take forever. But with the four-piece unit out here, just taking on the situation, it's over in no time. There goes the Shanos. Yaz and Rubber. Thank you, Rubber, for taking on the edge there. It's a painful task. I don't know what the science is behind it, but I love how the more people follow the same direction on a field, even if a part of it is like left bare or jagged, it has a smoothing effect on the outline of the field, like it does. I don't know what I'm trying to explain here. It's like when you put a stone in a tumbler or whatever. Oh, we are smashing it out now. Love this. I was going to say, yeah, I'm going to create a bit of spacing. Go ahead, Yaz. No, you first. Go, Yaz. You first, Yaz. Huh. I like where everyone's going with this. This is the beauty of the perpetual motion system, you know. It all works out in the end. As long as there's 4 of us moving at once, doesn't matter what we do, it works out. Very impressive setup. Oh yeah. God, there's just a ballet of farmerly goodness occurring here. Wonderful symmetry. Oh, you got to be careful reversing it over there. It's one thing to remind the users of these Rice devices. They are a little bit unforgiving with the cross steer and the and if you reverse over stuff, they'll crop destroy. All right. We're probably just about ready to walk over to the next field, guys. I did not, Shane. I did not. I'm sorry. I went straight from I'm on like a eat, sleep, game, work, repeat schedule, which leaves very little room for other stuff. I did forget that. I'm sorry. Oh, Rubber, what was your thoughts? Okay, take it easy. Shanos. Hopefully see you tomorrow, mate. Have a lovely night. Interesting. Alma Mazura. It's given us a lot to think about that. Damn, that's pretty cool. Take it easy, brother. Thanks again. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Mr. Machine. God, it looks nice from overhead, the multi-fields. It's quite a practical thing, splitting the fields, I think. It's worked out well. Just because it gives you so much malleability in terms of what you plant and like actually being in control of the quantities of stuff that you plant. So you take and you as well, Shane. So you take a slight hit to the amount, like maybe one row of short grain goes down the toilet. So what's that? 500 liters, maybe 400 liters of rice gets lost. But then, oh yeah, keep coming, rubber. I'll turn around. But then you also yeah, just I think the control that you gain over it. I mean, at some point, if we have too much rice flour, it'll just be a simple matter of subtracting one of these two short grain fields and replacing it with a long grain field. Easy. Do it for a season, see how it looks, see if we're gaining, losing. You know, if we continue to gain or have too much rice flour, we just store the excess in the shed and go back one more field. It's pretty, I don't know, I'm pretty into it. I'm gonna get us a dog truck. All of the Shane fans have gone running in the chat. They want nothing to do with this. They say, we want Shane. I get it. Oh, yeah. No, I forgot about that, rubber. That's kind of huge as well, eh? Hmm. Be a case that we should have just made them all rice fields, eh? Yep. I like that shout a lot. So I might leave just the one dog down that end, down at the rice fields there, guys, and I'll drop this one over to the sorghum field. Geez, that's a pretty drive under the viaducts here. Be a super chill place to smoke weed. Nice one, Yaz. Rice is over if you want it. Rice is over now. These are some like pretty big fields right here for the little rice harvester to take on. I wonder if they're bigger than the boot. No. Together maybe. I'll spin around, Yaz. So merry, merry Ricemas, and a happy rice year. Let's hope it's a rice one, and rising with cheer. And so this is Ricemas. Some wonders rice. Do 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 do. So merry, merry Ricemas. Jenny Cantwell, aka Tony Tone. What's up, brother? How's it going? Merry Ricemas to you. Damn, where was it? Man, we are putting loads in that thing. Hell yeah. Under the TV. Classic. Classic. How's it going there, Jenny? You're right, Yaz. Don't worry about it. Oh, cool. Hell yeah. We're just putting the finishing touches on this short grain harvest. And then potentially quickly crashing through an oat harvest. And potentially a sorghum harvest. We're going to see if we can get all three of them done tonight. Free us up tomorrow for the... I mean, maybe if I do this... There is another device down there. Empty. All right. Shit, that's full. All right. I'll walk the other one down. Yeah. This will give us the time. Oh. 285 mods, Christ. How do you do that? Do you just sit and let it download for a while? $228 mods, that's insanity. 285, sorry, not 228, 285. That's madness, isn't it? We're dealing with madmen here. I'm not just streaming that. These are some very people with, I guess they have a specific vision. Oh yeah, you did. That's just my dad out there doing something. He's got a lot on today. He's got a fillet his fish that he caught. He's got to do it. He's got a bunch of stuff he's got to do. He's a busy man. Fillet his fish. To change a doorknob in the house, I think. It's all happening here, mate. It's all happening. Oh yeah, we are closing in on this. This is going to be done really shortly. No time flat. We're driving up the fucking wall rubber. Damn. Damn. How often is it going off? More active at night? Fuck. That'd drive me friggin' crazy. That's just the right amount of time between chirps to be like truly maddening. I shouldn't laugh, brother. It's not funny. It would just drive me like fucking crazy if that happened. I feel that pain. we are going to need a fresh dog, I assume, maybe? It's interesting to see the shape that someone's field takes. Rubber, when left to do it himself, the shape will almost perfectly mirror the outside edges of the field, and just a shrinking, or a shrinking tessellation of itself. Yaz and I get our hands on a field, and it's more like a Rorschach test, I feel. It's like a glimpse into the corridors of our minds. I feel like you can learn a lot about people through this game. You can learn a lot about people through gaming with them. Really, you can. Some people game in similar ways. Some people, there's some things that overlap, other things that don't, but it works well together. It's nice to know that I feel like we could play a lot of different games, me and Yaz and Rubber, and have a pretty good chance of, succeeding at them as a team, I guess. Same with Shanos, Harry Jonic and Absentium. I will say Red Dead was a game where your posse really needed lots of different people. Shone a light on a lot of criminal organizations, I guess. We needed, in our posse on Red Dead, we needed a psychopath. We needed someone in the crew who wanted to die and wanted to kill and cause misery to other crews. And that came with certain other personality traits, You needed a player who had spent thousands of hours roaming the prairie by themselves, just absolutely needlessly tormenting other players in order to get up the kind of experience in PvP that you can get in, that you need in that game to do at least the shooty part well. We had a few players like that, and yeah. You also need players who can very diligently go about a task, a la Farm Sim, People who can ride back and forth or just steer a wagon for 25 minutes straight, and not be distracted by things. People who could go and gather certain types of feathers and flowers and herbs. And then the real psycho. Someone to lead the posse. Someone to bring those personalities together. Those personalities that should never be together. Red Dead Online, it was psycho, Rubber. Like really, really insane shit. I think our crew, we had the right balance between taking it seriously and not. I think we did that. We took it seriously in that we respected one another a lot and were polite to each other, and we took the moral arc of it all seriously. But the actual cowboy role playing, no, we did not take that particularly seriously. We did oftentimes speak about, modern things. Okay, Rubber and Yaz, when you're done with those, you can just ditch those devices. I've got the 2 oat harvesters over at the oat field ready to go with a 3-in-1. if you want to jump in those and just, yeah, wait, is that full? No, yeah, all right. If you want to jump in those and just start smashing it, I'll join you shortly. Thanks, guys. I'll go do the sorghum actually. The two big harvesters are up the other end. Yeah, I was always made a little uncomfortable. Every now and then, our posse would come across serious role players, and it was always deeply uncomfortable. We had a member of our posse who was an ex role player. They had been banished from their previous posse band, told that they couldn't be in the posse anymore because they had some sort of falling out with some member of the crew. They were a lady, a female person, female, the fuck, like a woman, a girl, and this posse would chase her off if they found her. They had like a running enmity, and I just thought that that was so fucked. And when we first met her, like we met her because she was being bullied by them. Anyway, we sort of fought and tussled with them, and I was always trying to like stay more focused on like making money in the game than on fighting other players, which is kind of a big challenge. And I oh, and I you know, pulled up and had a chat with these role players, and their role play was Native Americans. They were all role playing as Native Americans, using bows, rifles, characters who were shirtless and stuff like that. And I was like, oh shit, I hope I'm not like accidentally doing something inappropriate here. I don't want to like get in a beef with like a bunch of Native Americans. That would be fucked. So I asked one of them, would you prefer to do that one, Yoz? Go for it, mate. So I asked one of them, I said, are you guys Native American? And there was a group of like 8 of them there in front of me, and silence befell their crew, and they all sort of, no one said anything. And I was like, wait a minute, are none of you guys Native Americans? Are you just purely role playing as Native American? And their leader said, well, I'm part Native. And I said, really? And he said, no. And I was just like, right. Could you please leave this person alone? And they left her alone after that. We had a battle leading up to this, like a battle. Wild. The Wild West. He said, I'm part Indian. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. was like a nightly occurrence, shit like that. I think that's why I so enjoy Farming Simulator. Just just attracts a totally different type of person. It was rubber. It was really strange. It was really wild. Uh, I sometimes felt uncomfortable because people didn't know I was streaming. But I guess they were doing it anonymously, all of them. You could just hear their voice. Rachel, who showed up in the chat earlier, I think was a an ex posse member. It just, yeah, got weird. It got super weird every night. I was smoking too much weed. Yeah, just got very strange very quickly. Yeah, as the sorghum can just go into, I guess the red silos, the double silos. Um, it if it overspills from that dog truck. And when you're done, you can leave the little harvester over there near the cereal factory. As for the oat, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I'm going to check the oat quantities in our silo. I think so, Rubber, yeah. I wish there was more like, because there's been this kind of like theme in like the neo westerns, you know, it's great movies like Brokeback Mountain, Power of the Dog, movies that explore the the queer themes of the West. But I wish that a movie would capture the fact that women were numbered like 1 to 30 in parts of the West, and that homosexuality was completely general. Cross dressing, um, you know, trans sex workers were the norm. I'd love a like de Hollywoodified Western would be great. Things that I would like de Hollywoodified. The Wild West. I would like to see an anti-Hollywood Wild West film. Um, the Crusades, I think, have had too much Hollywood treatment. Rome, the Roman Empire, I think gets too much Hollywood treatment. Just these things that were like bad that we've been made to think were good. Or like not even bad, like things that were ridiculous, farcical, that we've been made to think were serious and noble or cool. Things that have been mythologized that we don't realize. So I think this whole oak dose can probably go straight in the straight into the cereal mill. What look at Yaz is doing over there. Ah, yep, smashing it, Yaz. Very good, mate. Looks like there'll be, yep, plenty of sorghum. There's our little backup for the chookies. Horses are going to have more than enough feed, it looks like. The Crusades are the main one. I'd love to see a movie about the Crusades that captured how disorganized and how unnoble they were, you know. I feel like that'd really take the sting out of a lot of kind of neo-Nazi propaganda, as well as probably a bunch of you know, jihadist like radical Islamic propaganda, I guess. Taking the seriousness out of the Crusades, because you know the whole vision of it is written by Richard the Lionheart and Salahadin's personal biographers, who were completely incapable of writing any negative sentence about either of them, and who were completely ignorant of reality. And that's the storyline that we go with in movies like Kingdom of Heaven. And that's a Kingdom of Heaven's a movie that captures some of what I'm talking about, but certainly not enough, if you ask me. All right, Mr. Rubber, looks like you and I are done, mate. If you want to walk that one back up to the depot. I'm not sure how we're getting that one around. Oh yeah, you've got the header there. We've also got another spare header now, which is cool. Good big head of oat here. I think we're done for the day, Mr. Rubber, yeah. I think we're good, dude. Next month, we'll need to get into probably... We'll need to have a pretty good look at the corn and the beets. There'll probably be beet flipping that we do, I would say. Other than that, it's going to be lime time. Yeah, we'll get a lime sesh happening, as well as some cultivation. We have not been hit by a tornado, so we don't have to plan for we don't have to plan a whole season around getting that in. Yeah. Our money's kind of getting to the point where I think we start talking about maybe... That's nice. Well, we start thinking about talking about maybe the loan replacement program, something we've often discussed. Where we get rid of all of our leased gear. I don't think we worry about the loan repayments. There doesn't seem to be a huge point in repaying them. Save ourselves a couple of grand a month. It's not really any point just yet, I don't think. Absolutely colossal dump here in the cereal factory. We've also just managed year-round supply of corn and oat to the cereal factory, which is great. And yeah, first January in years without a tornado to deal with. Pretty cool. Pretty into that. Great. Yaz, let me know if you need any help or assistance there, bud. Nope, she's already smashed it all in. She's already done all her homework and she's coming back for more. Very good. Killer sesh, guys. Really good. Oh, we've also got the long grain harvest, Mr. Rubber. We nearly forgot about that, mate. Just me in a running race with this thing going 30 kilometers an hour. Righto. That's a great idea, Mr. Rubber. Or even if you walk it up to the top three, that would be really good. Oh yeah, just you can leave it down the bottom here, I reckon. No need to put it all away. I forgot about that. Long grain harvest, awesome news. No, 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 no. I think we do that tomorrow night, and I've gamed for 3.5 hours. That'll. We should cut myself off here. What is that? Oh, yeah, yep. It's for the beets? Yes. Cool. All right. So next month, let me look at the calendar. Next month is long grain. Corn is until the month after. It is also barley planting season. Okay. I'd say the barley should go in. Probably barley should go in the the little field up the back where the sorghum was. Ooh. Ooh. Very interesting, Yaz. Very, very interesting. There's also a forage mixer for sale, Mr. Rubber, but it's a smaller model than what you're used to. I don't know if that's going to fit the bill for you. What are you saying, Yaz? Can we use 2 of these? Have one at the shed, one at the. Where would we shuffle shit from? There'd be one at the shed. Cool. Nice one, Rubber. Yeah. One at the shed, one at the cereal. Yep. Cool. Let's cop it. Nice. We'll deal with that tomorrow. So the plan for next month is primary goal, getting the long grain. Secondary goal, punch some barley in at the little field. Oh, that's a good idea, Yaz. Yeah. Yeah, you could have it waiting down at the canning factory even. It's a good idea. So tomorrow we're harvesting the long grain. We're punching in some barley at the mini field, which means the mini field needs a quick hit of lime, a quick cultivation, and then to be planted. So and then to be rolled and weeded. So I reckon tomorrow, if it's just the three of us, we might have just the 3-in-1, a dog, and then 2 people can run the rice harvest, and then the third person can just do a difficult, complicated campaign down at the mini field. Ideally, we have 4 people, so 1 person can just focus on the mini field, 3 people can do the rice harvest, or the third person can bounce between the 2 roles. Yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. Regards today. Happy Ricemas, everybody. Don't it come around faster every year? What do we got? What do we got stashed? What do we got stashed? The grain mill has 41,000 litres of rice in it. Excellent stuff. The long grain quantities are at 8 grand, you'll note, and tomorrow's when they start getting topped up again. So we need to do some fine tuning with the long grain. I think we need to just stash. I think tomorrow, when we punch in the long grain, we need to just keep an eye on. So we had 120,000 litres last season. We need to get that to more like 130. So when we pull in the long grain from the far fields, we just need to take 1 dog truckload to the grain mill or to the silos or something like that. Yeah, that's the plan there. Okay, great. Unreal. Merry Ricemas, everybody. Ricemas Day 2 continues tomorrow. I can't bloody wait. Had such a nice night tonight. Fuck night shift. I'm so glad that I had it off. Rubber, Yaz, as ever. Could not do it without the 2 of you. Huge shout out to Shanos in absentium. He's really stepped up to the plate the last few nights. The highlight of tonight, I mean, aside from the endless literage that we brought in, was the stack that we put away at the top of it all. Wow. Wait, how much money did we end up banking from that? Did we even look? We don't even care anymore. God, we're badasses. 261,000 yesterday was. So we need to remember to congratulate Shanos on his correct guess. Sleep like log dogs. Everybody. I'm going to get some beautiful rest, Yaz. You're damn right. Yeah. I guess man of the match, we got to give it over to Shanos. He smashed it tonight, but he's not here. But Shane, if you're watching in absentium, mate, there you go. Yeah. Probably will be on a different schedule over the weekend. Won't be 2 in the afternoon. It'll be more like 3 or 4. So we can push it back, get a few more Europeans in the chat. Can't bloody wait. Yaz, Rubber, viewers at home, stay safe out there. I love yous all. Yeah, no, let me backtrack. I love yous all. Remember to say that to your farm friends. And stay safe out there. And stay positive about the future. And keep your boots strapped tight and your eyes on the horizon. I'll see you all next time, you guys. Bye-bye.